Alright, we're starting with a banger. It's Baby Shark's double. What you're watching there is a double with critical kite angle. He's got the board off. He's already done the boogie rotation and then boom, into the front flip, which he has said was because he got pushed by the hand of God. And when you watch it, it sort of makes sense. Good. Okay, next one. Number 9. We're going to be talking about heel float. He wasn't in the final. Why are you even mentioning him? You might be asking. Well, there's this, for starters. But that's actually not his critical moment. His critical moment is this. That is someone that is a notorious competitor, someone that is very, let's say, passionate in victory and in defeat. And he's laughing. He's laughing, which he might have gone insane. We haven't done those checks, but there is a chance he's just that upset with the conditions and lack of wind that he's finding it laughable. Alright, big moment number 8. This is Evan Klein flying a foil kite for the first time ever in a big air major competition. We thought it would all be Jamie Overbeek, but it wasn't. It was Evan on the Fly Surfer Sonic 4. Did it look that impressive? No. Was it windy enough to look impressive? No. Is there potential for foil kites in competitions in the future? Yeah, definitely. We've just dipped the toe with this one. Imagine when the whole leg is wet. That's shit. Don't put that in. Number 7, it's Big Marky J, and thank goodness he is as big as he is, because he's actually come away from this crash relatively unscathed. Just a bit of a twisted ankle that was the size of a small rugby ball. Only some slight tears here and there to a couple of ligaments. 2 months off the water and he's going to be back, which, you know, if he wasn't built like a brick shithouse, I think this would have been a career ender. Number 6, let's have some more cheery news. Leonardo Casati's competitive major competition debut. There was much hype about this small child. Will he live up to it? I thought. Yes, he will, I thought, after the very first trick attempt. He was so good he almost sent Edgar Ulrich and Mark Jacobs back where they came from. Anyway, Lorenzo was looking on, feeling enormously happy and slightly concerned for his own future, I would imagine.
Mate, this kid's fucking insane!
Big moment number 5. This is the most contentious one of the list. It's the Edgar Jason moment. We're not going to get into the intricacies and the details in this video, okay? This is just a stupid 10 moments. You're watching a quick video. Listen to the podcast if you want to hear more about it. But let's just say it was both deeply confusing and upsetting for everyone involved. But this was a major moment and everyone was talking and shouting and screaming about it. Number 4, Zara's double loop. This is the biggest, best one done by a woman ever by a mile. Look at it, it's just filthy. Number 3, Andrea, knocked out in the semi-finals. Here's what happened.
And connecting there well with the wind.
Not bad. That's gonna be a good score. Definitely not the gust.
A big kite then in the air, 10 meter. Let's see if we can make it work. Yeah. Taking off there, big spray.
Wow. Whoa, struggling with the landing there, but he managed to stick it.
Walking in the air.
Straight into Andrea's jump. Andrea's reaction. Taking the board off by the fin with a tick-tock and a triple rotation.
Copying that trick then from Jamie. It's for me a little bit less impressive than the one from Jamie.
Did.
There's 2 tricks are the same.
The same, yeah, they're the same.
Wow!
That's high, that's beautiful.
Wow. Beautiful nice tornado there.
Angle. Whoa! Oh, and lands it!
Seems a good takeoff on the right here, just by the flags. Pretty signature trick from him. You see him always with this move on the right, pushing the kite a bit into the window before he loops it. So he takes off the powered rider and likes to do kite loops a bit more than contra loops. But there we go. Does go for the contra. Front roll, contra board off with the 2 extra rotations there. I think it's a smart move from him, getting a good third score on the board from the other competitions this year.
There comes Lorenzo.
Lorenzo there, connecting with a gust, going for the losing the board!
Missing the board! Oh!
Oh, that's very, very unfortunate there for Lorenzo.
That means it's up to Andrea.
Andrea can really change things up here if he gets a good score for his last attempt there. He needs to improve his contra loop back roll board of Andrea. He got a 6.73 for that, and definitely Andrea is capable of improving that. If he gets a 7 for that, he could move into second position there.
Not the high.
Oh! And he crashes the trick.
Out!
Andrea crashes his final attempt.
Andrea's out.
Oh, we're gonna see the replay here, but this means that going to the finals, Lorenzo Casati, as we see here, the rodeo front roll here from Andrea, going backwards into the water. Incredibly difficult trick for him to perform.
Wow.
He's gonna be really not happy with that.
He's not gonna be happy.
Number 2, Pippa van Uysel's triple back roll in the final. This was on an 8 meter, so she starts on a 6. Gets everything done on that, thinks, right, time for the triple. Never been done by a woman in competition. On the 8, lands it. And then can barely make it back to the beach because she's so powered. Wins the heat by 3.5 points. Becomes a 3-time champion of Lord of Tram. Okay, the biggest moment, it's not the tricks, it's not the way he did it, it's the way he presented on the podium. Jamie standing there unsponsored, zero shit giving, Ripaka holding, greatness.
You're a free man as such, you get to ride any of the equipment you want right now.
Yeah, I'm just feeling better than ever.
It's a fuck you to everyone that didn't believe in him or couldn't make a kite good enough for him, and it's a statement of intent for the future. You boys, the trap, if you're limiting yourself to one brand and one style of kite, you're fucked. I'm here, I spend more time on the water than anyone else, and I'm going to use whatever I need to win. See you at the next one, motherfuckers.
They're a very close family, and that's great, and that's been his strength, right? I mean, the guy saw his son fall twice from the air. Of course he wants the best gear, the most safest gear for his kid. We all would. That's normal.
No, negotiation of the brand, it's all my role.
Casati in the yellow vest in front of you, heading out. He spots a kicker, lifts his kite up. S-loop, even more aggressive than the one before. He had more height on this one. Look at these scores dropping in, gentlemen. 8 points.
I think he probably needs to take a hard look at how they go about business moving forward.
In the moment he is without his family, he will lose all the bricks.
This is what I'm impressed with the ride. That wasn't a good kicker. Back